Jumping off one of the most dangerous cliffs in the world, crawling through one of the tightest caves in all of America, and kayaking through an unexplored swamp. Me and my friend Colby are gonna do all of these in this video. And first up,
behind me is the Devil's Waterhole, which is one of the most dangerous cliff jumping spots in the entire world.
There have been 14 deaths recorded at this place, so of course, we're gonna jump off of it. Jumping off this cliff also has another massive issue.
The gaps are way too big, especially if you're not an experienced jumper of any sort. The rock's really slick already to begin with. If you slip whenever you're jumping off, you're literally falling and hitting rock.
Colby then went to the other side because there's only one thing to do. Put it to the test. And now it's time for me to go, but I gotta swim over there first.
Time to jump off this thing. First, we gotta swim to the other side. Are you standing? This is the scary thing. The rocks are just like in random places, so if we jump on one, it's kind of the end of us.
We swam to the other side and we all successfully got up onto the ledge, or at least some of us. We then climbed up and got onto the other side, and Colby's girlfriend Ruby came along with us.
Even though this is very sketchy, it's nowhere near as sketchy as the cave we're going in tomorrow.
I'm about to jump off, but there's one more major issue.
Swim at your own danger. No lifeguard. Underwater hazards. I'm just sketched out on where a rock would be. Hope I don't land on a rock.
After I went, Colby started scaling the side of this cliff, and, well, let's just hope he doesn't slip.
The rock's really slick.
Thankfully, he climbed all the way up to the top safely, ready to do another jump.
It's a jump and clear that gap. It's fast.
This dude's crazy. This dude's crazy.
I jumped in one last time, and then we all swam back to the other side, and then Colby ended us off with another insane flip.
How is it?
I understand now why it has the name Devil's Waterhole, especially if you're a sinner.
Solid day here on the cliff. Glad to know no one died. It's really sketchy because you don't know if there's any underwater rocks or not. Next up, I'm about to conquer my biggest fear of claustrophobia and spend 3 hours inside of a cave.
That's right, the next place we're exploring is one of the tightest caves in all of America, Longhorn Cavern. I'm extremely claustrophobic, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this. But it didn't matter, I had to face my biggest fear. We went down into the cave, and now there's no turning back.
I feel like I'm in Minecraft right now. I'm about to go to Y-Level 9 and try to find some diamonds.
The first part of the cave was pretty wide and comfortable, but later you're gonna see it gets very, very tight.
Dude, this is crazy.
This is insane. Mining for diamonds right now.
As we explored the cave, we got to see some crazy things like some crystals.
Mined all of this and turned it all into like little bracelets and sold for like $3 each.
Dude, the white girls would eat that.
Yeah.
New business venture?
A dog that got molded into a rock.
And he knows one big man. Day.
We also got to see some bats, the most dangerous house in the world, and a tree root 70 feet underground.
I'm less claustrophobic than I thought I would be at this point. Yeah, this is just the easy part though.
But then, the cave started getting tighter.
Designed for Kyler Murray. I can smell it. We're getting closer to dying. This claustrophobia kicking on.
And then it started to get serious.
This is gonna be our first tunnel.
It's getting real though.
At this point, it's so tight, there's no more standing.
I'm too fat for this.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
How's your friend?
Colby, how are you?
I'm good.
I've been hitting your shoulders too much. I should have nerfed them.
Oh, it's so sticky. Pause.
Resume. Oh my goodness. It's crazy.
We successfully got through the first tight tunnel, but the worst is yet to come.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
It's like Minecraft.
Literally, I feel like I'm about to get attacked by a warden.
After a short break, we went back into a tight tunnel, this one being a lot more challenging.
Oh my goodness. Bro, you really doing yoga right now?
At this point, it's getting so tight that I'm really starting to get nervous.
Look, at the other end of this is a big room.
Now it's getting crazy. I have to make a descent that I can literally barely fit in.
I can't get it out. One more shoulder there. I don't know if I can fit through there. Come on.
By this point, we're so far in the cave and it's so tight that we can't even tell which way's up or down. It was almost as if gravity didn't exist.
So don't worry about where you're
I then had to make a 12-foot straight down descent, and I was almost too big to even make it through. I had to readjust a few times, but we got down fortunately.
GoPro might have to come off. I wonder who the bro is that discovered this. I hear her screaming. I hope that means be in a big room. Claustrophobia. Claustrophobic? Was. Not after these 2 hours.
We did these army crawls for a few more minutes, but it felt like a few more hours.
If you can bench more than 225, don't do it.
We then spit out into another big part of the cave,
I feel relieved right now. Same. I was so sure that was
way too tight.
and then went right back into a small part, this time with water.
Oh, that water is cold. This water is Joe Rogan cold plunge temperature.
We trudged through the freezing cold water. It was hard, but we got through, and then we crawled for a few more minutes.
Oh yeah, pipe's definitely gonna give me tetanus. Come on, Colby. Come on, son.
Didn't even need to use his knees.
If I didn't have knee pads, I would have some Aaron Rodgers knees right now. I miss that vitamin D. There you go, pause. Did I stutter?
We'd been going forever, but I could tell we were getting towards the end.
Hints of civilization.
We spit out into the big part of the cave and then made our way towards the exit finally.
I see sunlight.
I saw sunlight for the first time in what felt like years as we exited the cave.
That was crazy. Overcame the fear of claustrophobia.
I feel more claustrophobic now, honestly.
Really?
I feel like I wasn't scared of it, but after that, I was like freaking out throughout that. Whenever I was crawling down one, I like literally was stuck for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, dude, there was a part in there, like during the middle of it, where we're climbing straight down for like 15 feet, and I'm just like, if I get stuck, that's the end, you know? That was actually the craziest thing ever.
I've never experienced anything.
Next up, me and Colby are gonna go explore a swamp that's completely off the map, unexplored, and there's a ton of surprises awaiting us. But the swamp is down a river at the other side of this lake, so we're gonna have to cross it. So me and Colby got 2 kayaks, but the problem is there's hundreds of spiders on each kayak. So we killed them all, or at least most. After killing all the spiders we could, we loaded up our kayaks and set sail.
I hate being surrounded by all these spiders. We're conquering fears today.
We made our way across the lake. It was very windy against us, but we persevered and we made it to the river.
How far is the swamp down this river?
This is like almost a mile back, probably.
Is that how far we're going? Shoot.
The first part of the river was really calm. There wasn't much obstacles. It won't stay like that for long. There was also some spiders in my boat that I had to knock off and kill.
There can only be one creature on this boat.
Up here, it's gonna start getting harder.
Dang, bro. It's getting real now.
We started to face some low-hanging obstacles,
Dodging like a pro.
and then we found a fallen tree in the middle of the water. We eventually got past the fallen tree, but there was still leaves and branches hitting us left and right.
Dang, this is shallow. I'm on a big rock.
And then Colby spotted something.
This is like prime gator territory, bro.
Then we got to the end of the river, we parked our kayaks and set out on foot.
We're here. Well, that's not the best start. What is that? I'm surprised we haven't seen like a water moccasin.
I know.
This is how our great ancestors did it. They didn't have no comfort in their beds.
We started hiking towards another part of the lake, and then we saw somebody.
Cow in the middle of the woods. NPC vibes. You think someone owns it?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
And then we made our way past the cow and made it to the lake.
We back at the lake. But we still gotta go back. Oh, he left. Oh, there he is. Look at that, bro moved. No! Say nothing if you're an NPC.
We had to leave our friend, the cow, behind and head back towards the kayaks, and then we set sail back towards the house, which was honestly a lot smoother than on the way there since we had a lay of the land. We made it back to the house safely.
We made it back. This is probably the craziest video, if not one of the craziest videos I've done so far, and we're only gonna be making it better from here on out. So hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw today. Colby's currently swimming across the lake because he's insane. I never know what he's doing. He's always doing something crazy. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.